there. The Virgo full moon on March 18th is increasing your personal power so that you can transcend karma. This is an amazing full moon. That's because powerful Pluto is forming a grand Earth trine to the moon in Virgo and the North Node in Taurus. There's 2 points on the moon that are extremely important: the North Node and the South Node. The North Node represents the future and the direction we are to move in. The South Node represents the past and where we are to travel no more. With powerful Pluto in position like this, it is encouraging you to release what no longer serves you, old identities that are no longer part of who you are now. It's time to release self-limiting beliefs, self-limiting behavior. That behavior, that's self-limiting, kick it out and step into your power. Own your power. And this is good news, because when I look at this, the first thing I got was, this is about the past lives and the future lives, because the North Node represents the future lives, the future. And the past, South Node in Scorpio, represents our past lives and our past in this life. With powerful Pluto trining the moon and the nodes being part of the moon, this is a message from the universe that is encouraging all of us to step into our power, own our power, and transcend personal karma. So this is an opportunity for all of us to transcend karma. In linear time, the past is here, we're in the present, and then there's the future. That's a man-made thing. The truth is, when you go into higher vibration, there is no linear time. The past and the future are all happening in the now. And there are many of us that believe that many of you have come from the future. We often talk about past lives. There's also future lives. And many of you have come from the future to be here now at this momentous time in history to anchor the light, to anchor the great golden age, to anchor the age of Aquarius, the age of freedom, love, prosperity for everyone. So you've come from the future to be here now. Virgo also rules the 6th house of world service, your Dharma. Everyone has a 6th house. Everyone is here to serve. Our first priority of service is to take care of ourselves so that we can anchor the light. So you've come from the future, many of you, to anchor the light now so that we can, in fact, secure our future timeline in the golden age, which is already occurring in the continuum. So the golden age is already here in the continuum. That doesn't mean if you turn on the news that you're going to see the golden age today here. The battle between light and darkness is still raging on in this dimension, but the light is winning. The light was winning from the beginning. And God always has a plan. First and foremost, the mission is to empower yourself, take care of yourself. And with this empowerment happening with Pluto, it's about personal power. Now we're in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo rules your health, your well-being, your vitality. So it's very important to be practicing extreme self-care, taking really good care of yourself, listening to the body. The body is the messenger. My body, I've learned over the years, is so acutely sensitive that if I'm in a situation where there's a past life record with someone that perhaps has harmed me in a past life, my body will notify me immediately. And it can seem bizarre on the surface, logically, of why I'm getting such a bad feeling about this person when I don't really know them yet. The body is revealing the past life records of where they were harmful in the past. So it's really important for all of us to listen to the body. Listen to what your body is telling you. Is your body telling you that you're done with this job? You're done with a friendship or a relationship? You're done with a situation? It's very important not to step over the red flags or to tolerate disrespect, abuse from anyone, anything, because the body is acutely sensitizing, empathically intuiting your environment. And it's your initiation to do what's right for you, to take care of you, so that you can be at peace within yourself and anchor the light in the world, because that is first and foremost the mission for all of us, is to be anchors of light and walk in the light and walk in love. And we can't do that if we're allowing others of a negative vibration or a lesser energy to have power in our life. So it's really important that we are practicing extreme self-care, that we're listening at this time, that we're listening to our gut instinct, that we're listening to our intuition, that we're listening to higher power, source. Because the eyes can be fooled, the ears can be fooled, but the gut, the instinct, cannot be fooled. So we've got this amazing energy going on. On the one side, we have Mercury, Jupiter, Neptune, and the Sun in spiritual, dreamy, creative Pisces. So this is an incredibly creative time. Spiritually, it is a time to be in meditation, reflection, anything that soothes you, being out in nature, if you can, not when it's storming. It's really storming outside here today, lightning and rain, and so I would say as soon as the weather clears and you can get outside, it's a wonderful time to get outside and commune with nature, because nature holds the healing power to soothe your soul in such turbulent times that we're experiencing and living in. Now, one of the major events that's happening is the big conjunction between the rulers of Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune. And, what's really interesting is Jupiter is in Pisces, and Pisces rules oil. And the minute Jupiter moved into Pisces, gas prices have been going up. Gas prices are insane right now. And yes, the conflict in Ukraine does not help that at all. But even before the conflict, we were watching oil prices climb and climb and climb. Now, Jupiter is going to enter Aries on May 10th. So he'll enter Aries on May 10th through October 28th. I'm predicting that we are going to see the gas prices come down once Jupiter enters Aries. Aries rules guns and weapons, so we might see an increase in sales there. However, that doesn't hurt the economy. So I think it's going to be interesting. I'm making a prediction here that when Jupiter enters Aries in May, that we're going to see gas prices come down this spring, starting in May 10th on. And so he'll jump into Pisces for one last hurrah, October 28th, and then he's back in Aries for good on December 20th, the day before winter solstice. while he's here with Neptune, this is very significant. This is an amazing coupling of these two who both rule Pisces, which makes this so extraordinary at this time. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. This is what fairy tales are written about, where a hero emerges, a legend emerges, and dreams come true with this energy. So this is a wonderful energy to set your intention for what you want to manifest this year, and focus on those dreams. Focus on what you're creating. Now, again, the challenge to that is if you're in a negative mindset, or you're focusing on the negative, you're focusing on what's not working, and it's very easy to look around and say, oh my gosh, you will create that, because the law of attraction is always matching our vibration, our energy, not just what we're saying. So it's not enough to just say, positive things. We have to be a match for that. We have to be vibrating in the frequency of what we want in our life. So what we're attracting is really based on our frequency, our vibration. And that's why it's so important to practice extreme self-care, take really good care of yourself, focus on your health and well-being, your vitality, focus on your work, your projects, your endeavors, your plans, and that way you're empowering yourself and aligning with the good in this world to come to you, and what you're dreaming for and what you're wanting for to make it happen. So this is a very productive full moon. And there's a lot happening on multidimensional levels. So it's not just what we're doing in the physical, it's also what we're doing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and so forth. Now with Virgo, we want to let go of that need to be perfect. The Virgo part of us always wants to be right. The Virgo part of us wants things to be perfect. What I've learned through the years is done is better than perfect. Don't wait for something to be perfect. If we're waiting on perfection, we could miss opportunities. It's better to get something done, and then you can improve it. So practice makes progress, and done is better than perfect. That's a really good mantra here with the Virgo full moon. Done is better than perfect. Now, if you like this video, smash that like button. Let YouTube know you want more of these videos, and that helps the videos, that helps the channel, and I really appreciate you. So let's let go of that need for perfection. Let's let go of that need to be perfect, be right, and be here now in our power, and focus on what we can do. Focus on what's constructive. Focus on where there's an opening to move the energy. If you're feeling frustrated or held back, where is there an opening for you? And move the energy through that. We don't want to be waiting for success. We want to be ready for success. And doing that can be working out every day, meditating, taking walks, jogging, doing things that empower you physically, so that when you feel strong physically, you feel strong emotionally, you feel strong mentally, spiritually. It kicks over into the other parts of you. So do what makes you feel strong. Do what makes you feel empowered. Release the past life records that are coming up at this time. Release what no longer is part of your identity. This full moon is saying, release those identities that aren't who you are anymore, so that you are creating the space for the new you to unfold, because this could be a wonderful time that you're pulling in talent, ability that you didn't know you had in an area that you haven't tried before. And try is the magical word. Try and try again. And it's okay to make mistakes. I'm saying this in Virgo. So it's okay to make mistakes, because we have to make mistakes to get things right. You got to break eggs to make an omelet. So make mistakes, make many mistakes, because that's how you get to success. The distinction between successful people and people who are not. Successful people, they're willing to get out of their comfort zone. Successful people are willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. They'll couch surf. They'll downsize. They'll do whatever it takes to make that dream come true. And they never give up. Unsuccessful people, they don't move out of their comfort zone. They don't try anything new. They don't take any risks. And they stay in that same frequency and vibration and keep repeating Groundhog's Day. So to be successful, you gotta take risks. You want to put yourself out there. Yes, do your homework, because especially in this Jupiter-Neptune energy, there's going to be a lot of scammers out there, if there isn't already, and we don't want to be in a hurry and jump into something that we later find out is not at all what was presented to us. So we want to be cautiously optimistic, because when I look ahead at the new moons and the full moons, they're amazing what is coming for all of us, all 12 signs. This is a forecast for all 12 signs. And that's telling me the universe is saying, we're here to empower you. We're here to set you free. You have to open the door and walk through the door. And if you do that, we are behind you. And it's very exciting what's happening here. So don't hold yourself back. Don't wait for perfection. Done is so much better than perfect. And remember that you're a creator. You're a powerful creator. You are powerful beyond your wildest imagination. And you create through your thoughts, through your dreams, through your intentions, through your actions. And this is a wonderful time to be creating. And it's okay if when we create it gets messy. It's supposed to be messy. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be messy. And that's okay. It's all part of the process. And remember, self-criticism kills, murders your creativity and expansion. Let that inner critic go. There's always going to be those little gremlins in there doing the shoulda, coulda, woulda, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to that. That's not your higher self. That's not your soul self. That's not God talking. That's the ego, afraid to change, afraid to try something new. It's okay. Small steps forward. Small action steps will get you there. And that's what it's all about. Now, this is a fast-moving moon. Fast-moving moon. That's because in a couple hours after the Virgo full moon, the moon moves into Libra. And then 2 days later, the sun soars into Aries. And we have spring. Fireworks! Yay! Yippee! Yahoo! So 2 days after the Virgo full moon, we're in spring. And we're at the equinox, equal day and night. Very powerful. The cardinal signs are extremely powerful because they change the seasons. And we have spring in the northern hemisphere, fall in the southern hemisphere. So it is an action time and another wonderful day to set your intention for what you're going to manifest in these next 3 months until we have summer solstice, because that's what we're building towards once we hit the equinox on the 20th. And it's also International Astrology Day. So happy Astrology Day everywhere on the planet. I love it. Now, things are going to be really accelerated because Mars is going to square Uranus on the 22nd here. And that can make you really impatient, really want to be in a hurry. And that can cause rash actions. So be aware of the 22nd of March if you're feeling, oh, I've had enough. Stop, take a moment, breathe, release. This too shall pass. Go and work out. It's a fabulous energy to work out with. Mars square Uranus, fabulous for a huge hike, jog, swim, or project you're working on. Fantastic for that. And then Mercury is going to move into Aries on the 27th. Now that is really going to be speeding things up. You're going to be feeling the speed up here. And that's exciting because all the planets are direct now. And it's time for action. It's time to take action. It's time to go after what you want. It's time to make things happen. The wait is over. Winter is done. And it's time to move forward in spring with the new birth energy. I love spring. It is birthing everywhere. Here it's just blooming all over the place, and it's just amazing and beautiful and magnificent. And it's just wonderful to be out in nature and experience all the new growth. So it's new growth for you too. So it's about you embracing the new growth in your life, releasing what no longer serves, releasing what's complete for you at this full moon, owning your power, completing karma, transcending karma, letting that go so that you feel lighter and brighter and ready for the new opportunities that will be coming into your life over these next few months. And it's amazing and exciting. And if you like this video and what you just saw, hit that subscribe button and keep looking up.